How dare you judge me? How dare you judge me when you haven't even taken the time out of your life since the day of your birth to examine your own self-worth? How dare you sit back in time and take out calculated thoughts in which to castigate visions of my own realities? How dare you sit back and castigate me in times of blame and take the credentials off your own name and castigate them to me for my own blame, because the judgment that you speak to me, the judgment that you give to me, the judgment that you see in me is the judgment of yourself, because you forgot to take a look at your own self and put yourself on the shelf, because you've taken off your jacket. You've taken off your own mesmerized mentality and you've castigated it to me. So how can you dare judge me? How do you dare judge me when you haven't taken time out of your life to give yourself your own vision of your own proof of your own self-worth? Because my own proof, my own self-worth, and my own self, the vision inside myself is so mesmerizing that you can't even calculate 1, 2, 3, because you steady taking time out to calculate me. See, I'm speaking this to you because you ain't take time out to speak to yourself. You need to take time out to speak to yourself, to speak inside your own dome and take something off your shelf to give it back to those that you need you. Because see, inside myself it's like I can only paint vivid pictures of my own reality that you castigate and blame, not in shame because you don't look at yourself, because you take too much time out looking at me. Take a step back and look at your own reality, trying to mesmerize the world in which I speak, because the world in which I speak is the world in which I teach, because I'm teaching this today right now on time, because this is mesmerizing on this line. I ain't memorized this because I'm spitting this fresh right off the top of my mind. So don't dare judge me. You see, I'm a living testimony. I'm a living testimony of the worst tragedy in life. You know, young butt-naked soul stripped off the streets, taken and incarcerated for his own misbehaviors from the sins that his hands have committed. Not the sins that he committed standing in time, standing in line, but it was the sins that he committed in his past. You know, like poetic justice, because I'm like the worst tragedy, the worst story of a tragedy in life, because I was straight off the street, sentenced to the penitentiary to 45 years to life for a crime I did not commit. I was sentenced to 45 years in the penitentiary. I'm telling you, I was innocent of this crime, and yet I repeat myself on this line because this is the worst tragedy. This is the worst love spell that you can ever imagine in life, because I sat in the penitentiary, butt naked, bleeding in my soul, dying inside myself, ingesting the crimes that I committed in the past, but yet today I committed a crime and it wasn't no crime because I was innocent. I'm telling you, this is a true story, because I sat in the penitentiary for 15 years, 14 years, 11 months, and 6 days, I sat in the penitentiary. This is a freestyle spoken word poetry, because I'm slamming this time, because they slammed my body inside the penitentiary, because they said, listen, you're going to the penitentiary for the first degree murder. But I was innocent because I committed crimes in the past, yet I didn't commit this crime today. The crime they accused me of was murder. I was innocent, and yet I watched my own people rape and kill their own souls. I see them ingest the inflictions of their life. I see them inflict the inflictions of their life, and yet my own life was sitting battered and abused inside the penitentiary cells of America's worst hell. I was there, butt naked, bleeding inside my soul, because I spent 15 years in the penitentiary, 18 years old, taken off the street. I was a young criminal, yet I was innocent of this crime, but I was guilty of committing crimes to my own people. Poetic justice, I say, 15 years, I was 35 years old when I got out. It killed me and took my soul and left me bleeding, butt naked, without a soul. This is the first time that I can stand here and sit before you and say, I'm dying inside, because I've been given a life to live. I've been given a life to live, to relive this life, to relive it and rebuild it, because, damn, I spent 15 years in the penitentiary for crime I didn't commit. This is a true story, freestyle spoken word, Hakim.
All right.